My guess is at least 3 times. Can I? Yes, YouTube music. I want to close the thing. That's why I clicked close.
All right then.
Oh, but how you doing, people? It's been. Can, can I help you? Do you need something? I'm in the middle of talk. Do you? No, excuse us. Okay. That's right. Run at a very slow pace. God, some people are just the rudest, aren't they? The hell was I saying? I don't know. Look, I walk faster than you run. Like my cat screaming in my face.
Praise be to Arusha.
I wish I got woken up by a pussy in my face. Anyway, Father, I've discovered yet another one taped to the walls of the temple. I'm not even gonna try. It was low hanging fruit. It was right there. Like it was like I couldn't not go for it. It looked so delectable. Like the pussy movie. No. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I swear I'm done. I swear I'm done. We will eventually get a spray bottle emote of our own. Oh, what is this place coming to? That's a good question, Vicar. It's rough out there. It's already been torn down and disposed of. I'll go make sure there aren't any more. Something wrong, Father Banter? There's trouble. Well, hear you out. Depending on the issue, we can even take it on as a job. I appreciate your concern, but things aren't quite so dire. We've merely had some occasional instances of unsavory flyers being posted or even distributed around our grounds. You mean to say someone's harassing the temple? If you're I'm so... Yeah, okay, I can't even. Yeah, I got no defense. So, you should submit a report to the guild or police and have them handle the situation. Actually, these flyers concern a specific individual rather than the temple itself. Really? Thus, we are in no position to press charges. Targeted attack, huh? Don't suppose they're bounties for a certain phantom thief? So, who are the flyers about exactly? I may not be familiar with him, but they regard a young man named Aslan. I feel like I've heard of him somewhere before. He's an upcoming Z1 racer who's been gaining steam lately. Right. Okay. Yeah. I think like the first Tyrell Times brought him up, or pretty sure Maxim's talked about him at some point, or maybe oh my god, I want to say her name's Zeta? Shari's sister. I'm drawing a blank on her name. I'm pretty sure it begins with a Z. Came close to catching Maxim Lugan, the current champion. Damn, he must be a real speed demon. Rumor has it that this year's Grand Prix will boil down to a straight-out duel between the two. Aslan's from the Central East and a good-looking guy to boot. So he's been a real top trending topic. Does he have a connection to this temple? His accomplishments as an immigrant have made him something of a celebrity among those of Central Eastern descent. As such, a great deal of his admirers are part of our congregation, making this the perfect place to try and ruin his image. Yes, the flyers do nothing but besmirch his character. They'll claim he's a violent brute or that he has ties to the mafia. How awful. Any of that rooted in reality? There's no concrete evidence to speak of, so I don't believe it's worth putting any stock into. The man himself has visited the temple a number of times. As far as I can tell, he is a devout and sincere, he's as devout and sincere as youth can be. We have sometimes it's goody two shoes to have the most skeletons. But still, this is clearly nothing more than a malicious smear campaign. Perhaps the guilty party is envious of his success. It could also be the work of anti-immigration terrorists who can't handle an Easterner rising to fame. I can speak. I can speak good. All men are equal before the wind goddess, Arusha. She draws no distinction between race or ethnicity. To go against this is nothing short of deplorable. Father Manser, if these flyers continue to appear, it may constitute a disturbance to the temple. In which case, he would still be eligible to file a complaint with the guild, despite not being the victim. So please, don't hesitate to reach out to us if the need arises. I can only pray it doesn't. Nevertheless, we will keep your kind offer in mind.
Praise be to Arusha.
Hot take coming, but bigots fucking suck. I know. Scalding
Let's
hot
roll.
take there. But bigots are assholes.
That's just a rumor,
Ooh,
right?
this is good.
Let's see. I need to buy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome.
your
Thank you for
attention,
coming.
please.
Please stop by again.
I mean, if it's for a lane, we're absolutely buying it, you know.
I appreciate it.
On the roof of this building, you will find a rest area surrounded by green.
I know, right? Oh, there's something new over here too. Fuck.
What would you like?
Oh, just headphones around.
Please stop by again sometime.
I don't know if I bought that before, and then just like, oh, wait, traded
I'll take good care
for
of it.
something. Hey, there we go. Perimeter's up. Awesome. But now we have an extra one. Your hat's down. I haven't seen that guy smug in a while. Not that I'm complaining. The less of his anti-immigration activism, the better. Still, I do wonder about him. Must be a real piece of work. You on the lookout for someone? Maybe we can give you a hand. No need to concern yourselves. I wouldn't exactly call it a problem anyhow. See, this anti-immigration protest revolting comes to demonstrate here hasn't been around lately. I don't know how long my mic's been muted. I only know like a minute or two. Give me a second, I gotta put on a shirt. It's chilly in here. Too cold just for the tank top. Alright. It is literally whenever I start stream, my throat starts to get congested. Talking throughout the entire day, I'm fine. Talking out loud to myself, or just sitting in silence before stream, I'm fine. The second I hit go, fucking Christ, hate it. Apparently, he went back to his old ways without missing a beat right after. The guy's anti-immigration sent. Oops, no, I didn't mean to turn on auto. I'll have to figure out how to turn that off. Alright, I think the last place was Treon Tower, which I missed the subway entrance. Or Tyrell District, rather.
Want to take the scenic route?
Oh, it's been a minute since we've been to the Tyrell District. Oh, more shit to buy!
Please step on up.
The new flavor they added in.
Welcome! Thank you for coming! Please stop by again!
Probably, where's the door? Where's their trap? We're not trapped. Hey, maybe we'll run into Albert. Okay, I saw brown hair and a fucking Aramis jacket. I got real scared for a
Please take as
second.
much time as you need.
Get Catra. Kanafe? Nafa?
I hope to see you
Kanafa?
again.
Return of the King. Now
I found this cute little shop the other day.
I'm sorry, what was that? I heard Return of the King. Fucking Tolkien wants this word with y'all.
No? What news?
I've got some. What can I get for you?
The story of bloodstained earth and of how a young man.
Thanks for shopping.
I hear that new movie.
Here for
is
some
out
pop.
in
Hi there. Want to try
I'm
something?
so poor again.
Come again.
Listen to this,
We're
guys.
so poor.
Ooh, look at those clothes. Thanks for stopping by. What would you like?
Ugh. Yeah, wow, Frosty, just promoting yourself in someone else's chat? Fucking streamer etiquette much? Nah, it's whatever. You know you're totally... You know you are like the exception. We are no longer poor.
Please stop by again sometime.
My, this is positively delectable.
Hi, Mal. Oh, right, what? Right, I forgot I had X. I was like, turn on auto. Need a kidney, too. I mean, are you offering to give me a kidney? Because I will keep my kidneys. But I mean, if you don't want a kidney, I'll take it and sell it. I'll give you like $100 maybe. Although I already did have someone say they would offer up their kidney so I can buy a Switch 2. Smell a bit so rich. Makes me right back to Longport. Feel my mouth watering already. Yeah, you know, look, I'll maybe get like, look, I gotta fly over there. I gotta smuggle a kidney out of the country and back into America. I have to get a passport. It's gonna be a whole thing. 100, you know. Yeah, my margins are gonna be real slim here. If anything, $100 is very generous. I'll keep Lishon until lunchtime. Just making the rounds on Edith's rumor mills. Well, we're working through our 4 SPGs, which we already did. Oh, well, one juicy tidbit I have is your run-in with the Liu family yesterday. You already know about that? I do, albeit only superficially. While on the subject, I'm wondering what became of the syndicate after the fact. The Liu family bigwigs are still somewhere in the capital, same goes for Sao and his men. What they're up to is a mystery, but I do hear the Council of Elders will be making a big announcement soon. Probably guess what it is. It's supposed to be investigated from Sal, but it came a lot faster than I was thinking. I'm of no mind to follow his example. This cunning and audacity are to be my— Are they though? Are they? What if they weren't? Figure out anyway, but extension the path you chose to. Intervals happen to have a piece of information here that might interest you. The True Grievance Brigade has resumed their operations. So it's true. We heard from Elaine that they were on the move. Anya, she's right there. Why are you talking about her like she's not there? She's in the shot, girl. She's literally right behind you. That's not her neutral face. That's the look of like, girl, really? I'm literally right here. What the fuck? No, the guild doesn't have any specifics. She's like, oh, I am so sick of this bitch. I'm so sick. She keeps trying to hit on Van. And it's like, girl, you are like several years younger and still a teenager. It's not okay to do that. It's like, he's being very adult about it, but like, it's not okay. And now she does this shit. I'm like, so done. At any rate, their core members should all be in custody now after what happened at Armin's. Not alone were enough to deter them. They would have disbanded ages ago. I don't know who's currently leading the ranks, but they seem more zealous than ever. Oh, great. I thought cockroaches were hard to stomp out. Yeah, so congested. Probably is just like a ton of dust in my room or something. Even if I dust weekly, there probably is just like a ton of dust or something. Ugh. Can't wait to get a room of like actual airflow. I doubt they're foolhardy enough to raise a hand against Hayway. As long as they don't act against us, we'll extend the same courtesy to them. The rest of you aren't off the radars either, so you may want to watch your backs. Point taken. Thanks for warning. Oh no, the pollen gets me too. Maxim?
Hey guys, how's it hanging? It's been a while since we met face to face. You've just been counting down the days, I bet.
Sure thing, discount Char. Yeah, I'm hanging up. Hold on a sec, the least you can do is hear me out. Okay, to the point. There's something important I wanted to ask of you guys. Really now? On the same day as the big race? It doesn't seem like a coincidence. You can put it that way, but I'd rather we go over the nitty-gritty in person. I know it's a bad time. If now's a bad time, though, I won't push my luck. Actually, I think we can work you in. Is that right? Glad to hear it. Let's meet at 10:30 then. We're waiting at the Orbital Cafe in front of the station. It's not even 10:30 yet? Fuck. We got up early. No, we're halfway through the call. Bringing up the Grand Blend Pre. Alright, let's go meet Mr. Discount Char. But apparently there's a treasure chest over here. And we got that right there.
Listen to this, you guys. Have you heard the news?
And collect all the shards on her. Excuse me?
I hear that new movie is out of this world. No? 3-point heat. What Now playing at a theater near you. Take wings and soar. And blaze a trail for those who follow.
Alright, where the hell is this? Chest down this way.
I've got some delicious ice cream.
Freezing out the sun.
Oh, cool. Level 2. I don't know, Frosty, you tell me.
Princess Grant,
Apparently they got Return of the
I'm
King.
going in. That's a good lock. Now do me I bypass the security. Confirming surroundings. Confirming surroundings. Confirming surroundings. Conducting search.
Yeah, I didn't trust that.
Conducting search. Conducting search.
I hate that they have to stop to turn.
Confirming surroundings. I made it! This thing's as good as unlocked.
Oh, that was my phone. Sorry. Ooh, Nebulous. Oh, actually, we just got, I was in the, whatchamacallit earlier, the Blacklight District, and we got another new, yeah, Chaos. Choose Shadow Spear, Thelos, Chrono Break, Obsidian Right. Honestly, replace Chrono Break with Celestial? Nebulous Cannon. But yeah, Zodiac Sign, Obsidian Ray, Crescent. Ooh, I actually really like that. Who do I want to throw that on? I actually really like that. Oh yeah, I'll give that to what's her name? Judith. Like, she's not a terrible arts user. This is what, like, ATS is 340? Like, compared to, like, yeah, Alien's 335. Yeah. Yeah, she's actually, like, decently good with arts. Do that. Now we also got the Divine Phoenix one. What do I have on Eclipse for her? Crescentine Crest. Still give her Lacroix. Actually, no, I'll give her Forte. And I would actually really love to give her Celestial, but I guess not. Yeah, I'll give her the two, like, give her the two, like, regular gloves. Chaos was what? Shadow Spear? Do I just give that to Fairy? Or literally just give that to Fairy and say fuck it. Because she has Crimson. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. And Refreshing Veil. So why not? Yeah, look, she's got Shadow Spear, she's got Pluto Nova. That's all that matters. Do I want to switch someone out for her, actually? Her craft regen skills actually insane. The kind of sucky part is, out of everyone here, I would switch out Van for Fairy, but we kind of can't. I don't think. Can we? There's no way we can. Never mind, we can.
All right. Very well. All righty.
Freezing out here.
Cool. Like, I have so many levels of okay of just not using Van in comic. Like, nothing against the guy. Absolutely, like, perfectly fine character. But, like... Flaming Prayer, fucking Bulwark Blade, like, Twilight Kiss, Criminal Butte, Elaine as a whole. Shizuna's broken as shit. Aaron's an insane, like single target attacker with Talon Barrage and True Bawangong. Katja is just unmatched when it comes to arts damage. Reset's just a great all-rounder. Anya's got the heals. Van's a great face tank. I'm not gonna say he's not. Dodges everything. Is supposed to dodge everything. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's still in the party. He's just not active in combat.
Hey, there you guys are.
Was not expecting Renee.
And not a moment too soon. I believe it's been a month since we've seen one another, Van. Apart from in the garden, that is.
Oh, I haven't touched the garden. I think I said I'm like 3 floors behind on the garden. Probably do that, like... So I'll do that off stream. So I think we're on floor 7? I think we have up to floor 7 unlocked. We just did a side quest, a monster extermination in the quest. The garden, but I haven't actually been in there proper in a minute. The way you help in my assistance. Gonna take a wild stab though and say you ain't here just to catch up. I'll explain that and move more to you in a bit. First, sit down and take a load off. I think I'm placing an order for us, though I do feel a bit guilty about letting you pay. Yeah, no need to put yourself out on our account. Dude, he's rich, he's fine. Don't mind if I do then. So, let's start with what Renee's doing here. Not that I don't already have an idea. Right, I won't beat around the bush. Long story short, today's Grand Prix is being targeted by anti-immigration terrorists. Surprise gasps now, please. For real? Wait, am I the only one who's surprised by that? Well, not the signs so far were sort of pointing to it. First off, we came in knowing that leftover anti-immigration terrorists were still kicking about. Hello? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Then we got the Z1 Grand Prix Finals, which immigrants are going to turn up in droves to see. Add to that the involvement of a CID analyst, and the rest is self-explanatory. I see what you mean now. Plus, one of the favorites in today's race is Aslan, who comes from the Central East. It only makes sense that the terrorists would have their sights set on him. You're absolutely correct. Even despite the existence of Red Star, racers in the past were exclusively of white descent. Wait, is it really the Red Star versus the Red Comet for favorites for this race, really? But in recent years, the number of Eastern and Central Eastern racers has grown to the point where they're no longer an exception. Among them, a star of hope for the Central East was born in the form of Aslan. Nowadays, there are quite a few people who view the Z1 races as a symbol of ethnic integration. I definitely feel it going in that direction. But of course, anti-immigration terrorists wouldn't take much of a fancy to that. So, they've demanded that the race's organizers call off the Z1 Grand Prix altogether. By they, I mean the True Grievance Brigade. From what I hear, they also demanded that the police release their fellow members who were caught hiding in Aramis. So the remnants really still are active. It's just as we suspected. They'll stop at nothing to achieve their goals, but of course, you won't give in to their demands, right? That goes without saying. The Grand Prix organizers haven't even considered suspending the event. And naturally, the CID plans to do everything in its power to address the situation. Keep burping. Start, we'll establish a strict watch in around the circuit venue as a precautionary measure. However, these radicals have little left to lose. The more we tighten the screws, the likelier it is. Oh, now I'm hiccuping. Awesome. That they'll involve innocent people. You certainly can't be too careful, given the decent numbers of members purported to be at large. So, as a bit of added insurance, you want to enlist the aid of Arkwright Solutions. Which, at this particular moment, means you get Elaine as part of the package. Classic Renee, the pampered prince never misses a trick. Enough of the pampered prince bit, it's Mr. Kincaid to you. But yes, as you summarized, the CID would like to once again issue an official 4SPG. Your task is to flush out and apprehend the terrorists. Your assigned area will be the Speedway's interior. In the meantime, my men and I will handle the perimeter. Sounds like a plan. By the way, I will be acting as a liaison between you and event management. If there's anything you need to pass on, just give me a call. Understood? Right then, I better head out. Got a few things to take care of before the race. Sure thing. Catch you later. That was a sentence to read. I'm just gonna put my phone on mute. Because the friends are talking about weird stuff in the group chat. We're in our extra painful. I'll go on for like 3 hours. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Painful and 3 hours. Frosty, that does not happen to me. I'm willing to bet that doesn't happen to most people here. It didn't seem as if they were tied to any other forces back in Artemis either. There's a definite chance that someone will capitalize on their schemes, just like before. Hey, as long as they put up a decent fight. Speak for yourself. I'd rather they call it quits. Anyway, let's scarf down some lunch and get to investigating. But yeah, I've never had a hiccup be painful. I've had them be annoying. Handful of times over the years I've gotten like maybe a little nauseous. But yeah, no, I've never had them be painful. So it's still a little overcast. It said that when I have to change to something slightly mild. Oh? Grand Circuit. Units 12th District. We were looking around here with Van during the Revolution Festival. Yeah, you were sightseeing like no one's business. It's my first time in the area. Wait, what's that? Oh, you mean the Ferris wheel? Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel. So I'm trying which one. Yeah. I'm taking the air trim in Basel? It doesn't feel quite the same, but there's a definite resemblance visually. I mean, I don't know it, but this place has one of the most up-to-date bouldering facilities out there. There are some who make a hobby of scaling natural rock formations with just their bare hands. Bouldering imitates that in a safe environment for people to enjoy, right? Someone's been reading up. I tried it out with one of my days off, and let me tell you, it really gets your blood pumping. Reminds me, like forever ago. I want to say It was like before turn of the year. Yeah, because I was inviting them to New Year's. I invited... I think I've talked about it on stream before. My friends Nikki and Abby out on... out to the, like, little, like, New Year's party my friends and I were throwing. Like, my other friends and I were throwing. And, like, you know, they had plans already. It was kind of... I forgot to do it. It was kind of last minute. I just get a text from Abby. Abby's like, hey, sorry, we can't make it. How do you feel about bouldering, though? I'm like, oh, that's fine. It's like, I've never been, so I'm at least willing to try it. And she has said nothing since. I always forget to, like, I forgot to bring it up when we met up for Hot Pot for my birthday. Which was like, why was there a question about bouldering? Am I gonna have to learn how to boulder or something? I like the Ferris wheel. This kind of thing you have to have fun with solo.
The beer garden is awfully crowded today.
It sure is. Wait, isn't that...
Beer. What in the that is a random group.
Come on in and my stuff can't be beat. I'll be waiting for you.
Alright, we hit up all the shops really quick.
Welcome to the official Z1 shop. You're free to look around.
Racing boobs.
Come back whenever.
Why'd I buy 2 pairs? I don't know.
Hello.
Hey, Shino!
The moment we've all been waiting for.
Thank you.
The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to.
But yeah, this is a weird group.
Oh, hello, everyone.
So you guys decided to come too, huh?
On business, but yeah. Forget that. What are you doing here, Grammy?
Have you know, Victor and I go way back.
Fucking what?
He used to work at one of my go-to restaurants during my glory days.
At one point, Dominique took a real fancy to my cooking.
Is this where we learn Victor is secretly Judith's real grandfather?
Ever since, she's been giving me pointers in just about everything. I wouldn't have been able to get Mamar up and running without her support.
You don't say. Never would have guessed you two had a history. It's definitely a shocker. But that's not what I meant. What are you doing here at the Grand Circuit? Or do I even need to ask? Come to think of it, I recall hearing that you've offered advice to professional athletes before. Does that mean you're here to coach the Z1 racers?
Only the ones on the younger side. Though I've also been putting in my 2 mirror on how they're running this whole affair.
Judith and Van sure weren't exaggerating about her. She's a granny of all trades if I ever saw one. And yet, she really ventures into the public eye. See now why the rumors refer to her as a legend. I mean, she could hold up in a scuffle too. Dames like her must be 1 in a million. Alright. Enough feeding her ego. What I want to know is, where'd Udums get off to? Oh, that's right, I don't see her around.
She and Maxim made a promise to ride the Ferris wheel together.
Aww.
They should be back before long, though.
A playdate, huh? Excuse me. Those two are pretty chummy now. Nothing to worry about then, right? Save for the potential terrorist situation. Let's check around the Ferris wheel just in case.
Ooh, a Ferris wheel. I'm getting the urge to climb all the way to the top of it.
What kind of crazy-ass urge is that? And don't even think about trying it. You hear me?
Yeah. Clap. So this is the Ferris wheel. Makes you feel so short from up close.
That was so much fun!
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh,
Hey all, how's the operation going?
Operation?
You can relax and we'll get the job done. So, Yume, how was riding the Ferris wheel with Max on?
I could see the whole circuit from the tippy top.
Wow, it must have been the best seat in the house. And that's the only time she's allowed on that Ferris wheel until we clear this place of terrorists.
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't stay on it longer.
Oh, well, you know what they say. Time flies when you're having fun. Tell you what, if we get another chance, I'll go around 3 more times with you.
After everything is taken care of.
Really? Cross your heart?
Cross my heart. I'll make sure Yume here gets back to Paulette safe and sound. Oh, and before I forget, I've already arranged to get you guys into the Speedway. Just give your names at the ticket counter and they'll let you through. Best of luck out there.
Bye, Van! Bye, everyone!
It's like Maxim is headed straight for the racetrack himself. Is something bothering you, Van? Nah, it's nothing. We're gonna want to follow his lead soon. Van, what is it never
Let me figure
nothing?
out how much I want to bet, and...
Aaron, no betting and no getting drunk either.
I wasn't gonna... Hey, come on, chill. It was just a joke.
Was it, though? Was it really?
At any rate, we're here strictly on business. Do try to contain yourself.
Damn.
Which team is gonna bring home the gold?
That was the original fun. I can understand why they would change that, but like, no, that would have been funny. Also, what's wrong with him putting a couple bets on the race? Drinking and women, absolutely no. What's wrong with making a bet or two? Conversation, standing room only. Oh, so your friend's Mr. Lugan. My apologies. Yes, I have you right here. That'll be 9 event passes for you. Go ahead and enter the venue. Funny line for fairy of all people. No, it's absolutely. I'm getting sleepy. It's a little past noon. The race is scheduled to start at 2 p.m. sharp. Couldn't ask for better driving weather either. Yes, it feels great outside, and the sky is clearing up nicely. On the other hand, the stands are already filling in, even with 2 hours to go. This goes to show how much they're champing at the bit. Champing at the bit? Isn't it supposed to be... Did I misread that? Shouldn't it be chomping at the bit? Wait, what's the oldest? Oh, that's the old... Oh, boy.
Oh dear. It looks like one managed to escape. But no matter. The 7 should more than suffice.
Very unfortunate place to fucking go back to. But fighting the bosses. And Lee Renee gave you some sort of data before we parted. What was it? Actually, Frosty, it saves 1,597. Fucking fake fan over here, people. Says it right there, too. A little trick to help us zero in on the enemy. Terrorist weaponry of choice are specially designed to bypass standard metal detectors. Oh my god, sorry, I keep yawning out of fucking nowhere. As luck would have it, we managed to get our hands on a similar model from the Blacklight District. If you install this data and perform a shard search, it should help you identify them. Shard search, shard search, shard search, shard search. Yeah, it's still tough to say after like, what, 40, 50 hours? Something like that? Well, CID thinks of everything. I'd call it overbearing, but it saves us some hassle. You might as well roll with it. I'll forward that you the We pinpoint terrorists hiding at the speedway. Then we surround them, close in, and corral the whole group. Charred search advance on the Easter one. What? How do... I feel like I'm missing something. How is Vane the Easter Bunny? Findings, instructions, as you wish. Let's get going. Right. Alright, we're all fanned out. Time for me to start moving too.
Okay, the Zyphas are all set up. Now we just need to do a shard search. We've got to catch these terrorists so we can keep Yume and the others safe.
Which team is gonna bring home the gold? You won't want to miss a single second of this race.
Okay, no, it's just highlighting people who can. Chard is a leafy vegetable. It's almost Easter, and bunnies eat leafy vegetables. Okay. ADHD. I'm not gonna lie, Frosty. If I knew what Chard was, or not even knew what Chard was, if I remembered what Chard was, would have been right there with you. That is the shit. My brain does that kind of shit all the fucking time. No.
Which team is gonna bring home the gold? You won't want to miss.
We gotta hurry.
Okay. Game, hello? Listen, Carlos, you're the only one who could turn to for this. If you say no, we'll have to forfeit our slot. Give me a break. I retired a decade ago. My foot hasn't even healed all the way. The world of Z1 is no Sunday drive, you know. I don't want to argue that point, but still. Carlos, this ain't the guy who used to race for Lena way back then. Seems to be in deep conversation with one of the reps. It's popping up on the search though, so I doubt they're with the terrorists. No sense poking at their business. I guess we'll go sweep the stands again. No, Van, poke into their business. That's clearly important.
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin. Time for the final race. Which team is gonna bring home the gold? You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
This is all so exciting!
He looks like a domestic terrorist. I'm getting a hit from that guy. Not too worried about it. Doesn't seem like he's part of a group, though. Let's stand by and keep an eye on him until reset calls. The rest of the team have completed their investigations. Ultimately, the only positive search result was the man you came across. Yeah, I just checked in I just checked with Renee. He said the others might be outside the arena. If not, then chances are they're hiding somewhere on the racetrack. I'm gonna move in on this one. Can you relay the plan to everyone else? Certainly. Excuse me, you got a second? Need something? Let's just say you've been selected for a stop and search. Mind telling me about what you're concealing there? How could you possibly... In case you get any funny ideas, we already have you surrounded. Surrender quietly. I didn't realize I'd drawn so much attention. So be it. I'm trying to make a suicide run? Not on my watch. Big talk for a little lady. So why does she make my spine chill? Ah, forget it. Sorry, but this road's closed. Give yourself up without a fuss. You may still get off with minimal sentence. Beauty's played too. His escape's no longer an option. In that case. How? They're just hiding under camouflage. He wasn't just running around randomly. Nothing we weren't expecting. How you holding up, Elaine? Perfectly fine, thank you. We can all agree that the odds are stacked against you. Even then, you're still gonna pick a fight. Take us lightly. The true agreement is great. Leader cowards, the most.
Comrades, let us make our stand!
Barry, help me out! Your guardian blade? Slice him up! Now we're talking. Freezing wind? Cut down my enemy! Break a leg, Judith! Come at me! We'll win!
I mean, it is a zero art.
We'll win! I'll be quick. Barry! Some more.
Haha, you suck. Alright, over under on this causing a rewind. Long live the Republic. They're down for the count. Could have gone for more of a challenge, to be honest. Genesis still hasn't reacted so far. So I mean there's no corrosion going on? Yeah, he had to sneeze. Might have been all this surviving members. Can't afford chopper guards. For now, let's go hand these guys over to Renee. They're not going to blow us up. At the same time, CID apprehended a separate unit of the True Ravens Brigade. When combined with the one Vance team had captured, all remnants of the group were accounted for and in custody. Thus, did the brigade's plans to interfere with the Z1... Nope. I think we'll still get them. I don't know, Frosty is just, it's just been the entire... It's just been like the biggest mechanic of the game. Well, that takes care of the terrorists. Does it? I'm not trusting this. I'm not trusting this. I will be so delightfully happy if this turns out to just be one big red herring. If that was everything, there's no greater plan, they were just really bad. So now what? Do we keep up investigating here, or move somewhere else entirely? Good question. Still getting a whiff of something suspicious. There it is. Sneezed again. Very least, we need to stay sharp until the race is over and done with. Best we do right now. But Elaine, it won't be blindly. We have the quest marker on the map. Having flushed out the terrorists, Band and company continued their investigation with a wary eye. Car gonna go boom. Car gonna go boom. Car gonna go boom, or into the stands. Like, I'm waiting for it. The group remained vigilant. The race plowed ahead with a number of dramatic developments along the way. In the end, it was a showdown between Maxim and Awesome in a fierce and fervent bid for first place. Keeping in touch with the CID, Vance and the others elected to watch the deciding moment from the stands. I mean, if we want to get technical here, cars go vroom by many tiny booms. So engines work.
And we're down to the final lap. Who will bring home the glory? The Red Comet or our new rising star?
Dude, that was crazy!
It all comes down to this.
We'll know the winner soon enough.
Will Maxim hold on to his lead, or will Aslan pull out in front?
I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Who knew a bunch of guys driving in circles could hook you in like this?
I find myself unable to tear my eyes away.
Same here. Even I'm starting to feel anxious.
In all my years of watching the Z1, I can't remember the last time things were this hotly contested.
That's saying something coming from you. This is a dead heat for the history books.
You can do it, Maxim.
Just one more push. The finish line is right in your reach.
If he clinches this, he'll have a four-peat. Not that that means I'll forgive him.
You know, I just think he's a little bit cooler.
Ooh, a last-minute maneuver.
Talk about a photo finish.
Uh-oh.
Maxim?
Good. Goddess.
I knew it! Car go boom! Car went boom! Car went boom! I am very curious though, because while we have this here, how would this game have gone if this happened? Because like if that happened, I think there's another. Yeah, if that happened, this would have killed them. No, it's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. I would be very interested in a version of this game where we have to play through a larger chunk of the timeline without Van and Elaine. So now up, keep an investigation. Something suspicious. You remember what just happened? The explosion, I mean? We've gone through another rewind. I can sense it. Yes, so I have to return the terrorists over to Renee. And more to the point, can't let that tragedy play out again. No shit, let's pull ourselves together and get to it. In order to do so, you need to get... I also kind of think... Quick tangent, I also think it is a little... Like, it's not like the main focus, but it'd be nice if they did like a Steins Gate with this. For anyone who doesn't know, Steins Gate, anime about time travel, fucking amazing. Especially the dub. Quick tangent about that. J. Michael Tatum was the voice of the main character, Okabe Ritsuro, and when the lead adaptive writer along with Patrick Seitz. So as he describes it, for like 6 months straight, he would go into the booth, record for like 8 hours a day, go home, write for like another 4 or 6, and just rinse and repeat. For somewhere between like 3 and 6 months, I think. I forget. And it fucking shows. There's a moment in that show, episode 13, where the character Okabe has a mental breakdown because of something. And Tatum has fully admitted that is him having an actual breakdown in the booth. And they use that for the show. It's awesome. Yeah, Patrick Seitz is fucking great. But anyway, a big part of that, especially in the latter half, is Okabe is the only one that remembers every time they go back in time, like what the differences in the timelines are. While not exactly the same type of time travel, would have been nice if they did something where the constant repeats are like starting to affect them more and more, even if not necessarily from like gameplay standpoint, from an narrative standpoint. Especially someone like Fairy, who's younger and is not. Fairy's mature for her age. Fairy has seen shit. She's a fucking mercenary. She's still a kid. Yeah, trails people only. Patrick Seitz, voice of Mueller. The only man that can keep fucking Prince Olivier in check. Prince Olivier ended up being voiced by Matthew Mercer, Cold Steel 1. But yeah, it would. Because right now, it only really feels like the time travel is there to explain how they can get away with getting out of like so many like otherwise deadly scenarios. You know what I mean? And like I don't hate it. I actually really like it. I think it is a very fun little thing of, oh, our heroes would actually just be dead by now because the villains are so smart, because they are so strong, if it were not for us being in the Pacific region we are with the Septarian of Time. So like I think that is interesting. Like, oh shit. It's like, if they did not have this oops button, fucking Oathbreaker, Garden Master, all probably would have gotten away with shit by now. So it is interesting in that respect. So like it's good brain food. I think is the best way to put it. Like it's fun to be able to think about, oh, so much would have gone wrong if not for this thing. I think that makes sense. I think that's the yeah, it's not perfectly implemented, but I don't think it's implemented poorly. I think there's more they could have done with it. There's definitely more that I wish they did with it, but I understand not wanting to focus on that. I mean, let's face it, we've already put fucking Katra, Ren, and even Van to an extent through so much trauma already this game. But like, it would be nice to see them showing signs of this stuff like affecting them. That as well. And when you and I eventually plan out to do the Trails tier list. It couldn't have just been a simple crash. I'm of the same mind. In all probability, one of the Z1 cars had some manner of explosive attached to it. No way. But who would do that? We already caught all the terrorists. More remnants for one, or perhaps a more reasonable theory is that they have a collaborator. From my point of view, the explosion seemed to originate from Aslan's vehicle. Makes sense. That's the way I saw it, too. About this whole rewinding business now? What a profoundly fascinating experience. Still, I have a sneaky feeling that I've gone through this someplace before. Don't tell me she remembers the poison gas incident on Nemeth Island. You know, feels like we're getting tossed in a washing machine, if I'm being real. Back on topic, it's a safe bet that Aslan's car is the one carrying the explosive. Maxim was unlucky enough to get caught up in it too. We're short on time. Let's get to work with what we know and get to stepping. Let's make our way to Ingard's garage and get a look at his ride. We'll give Renee and Maxim heads up so they can run interference for us. I understand the situation, but we already performed an inspection of the car before bringing it in. I'm fairly certain there are no issues to be found. Maybe so, but this is a request from the CID. Not to mention, Maxim is worried for us too. It'd really put me at ease if he could clear this up. Well, if you insist, then I suppose it's fine. Not to worry, this will take no time at all. Aslan's just as good a guy as we heard, huh? Big Burger Wasabi. Ingress. Yeah, Vegas Film. Quincy. Ingert. Oral Factory Hadid. Rodney, what are you doing here? I thought the final checks were finished already. Well, ain't that sketchy? Excuse me a sec. Hey, no need to rough up our mechanic. Got the lousy timing. You're not Rodney? What in blazes? Is it me, or have you seen this guy's mug before? I squint just right, yeah. Trimmed up a tad since our last encounter. That's some dedicated camouflage. But it wasn't enough to pull the wool over our eyes. He's the one who caused a stir over in Arasion. The anti-immigration activist Jacobin. J'accused! Didn't think you had the cojones to strut around in the open. You're that infernal Spriggan. Told me once, shame on you. Twice? Man, I found the bomb. I was wedged in a gap under the engine cover. Nice work, Katra. I almost drove out with that. So, the miniature explosive attached to Aslan's Z1 racelet car was safely removed. The real mechanic, who Jacobin had knocked down and tied up, was then found unharmed. Except for the inevitable concussion. Competition heating up more than ever.
This time, it's Maxim tailing after Aslan. You're kidding! God damn it!
What if we just didn't? What if we just didn't there? I was like, rewind! And we're like, and the Tarian time was just like, nah. I hate that dude. Here we are again. Another rewind. Timing was exactly the same as before. In the end, he couldn't stop the tragedy from repeating itself. Though it did rewind you say, okay, fuck, no. Though it did play out differently compared to last time. Yeah, right down to how the race was going. The part that stuck out to me the most was the size of the explosion. I noticed that too. It was smaller. After the first explosion, it was way smaller. The cars were slightly less damaged. You're right. I didn't see it as much in detail as Fairy, but I did have the same thought. What I don't understand is how it even happened. It definitely removed the bomb that was placed in Aslan's car. It must have been two from the very beginning. It's the only logical conclusion. The first explosion was caused by both bombs going off, and the second was caused just by one. Put that way, the logic checks out. Explosive plans to not only Mr. Aslan's vehicle, but Mr. Lugan's as well. Do I have that right? Couldn't even get a word in edgewise there. But yeah, I say y'all hit the nail on the head. You guys sure are a sharp bunch. Something tells me you're stumped on who actually planted the extra bomb, though. A few ideas come to mind, but we don't have enough material to narrow things down. Brings us to you, Judith. We got a job that only our resident prowler could pull off. I see where this is going. You want me to stake out the Etoile's garage, right? Yep, Limelight's all yours. I think Ghost, right? We'll have our other culprit. But what about the Inkert bomb? Are you going to just leave it be? We may have to let Jacobin walk for now. Apprehending him would be sure to cause a disturbance. That puts the other culprit on their guard. We'll be right back at square one. Time's not on our side, so get right to it.
Come out, whoever you are.
See, like we could have, like the stealth, as I said, was talking about last stream, stealth sections could have just been Judith. It could have been Judith. We gotta tail this guy, and like have them be like more limited, or work Judith into it more often. Or, like have them be like back and forth between Judith and Zeros, or Theo rather.
Huh? There's no room for doubt. It was right there in his hand. Still, him? I can hardly believe it. And there you have it. The culprit's none other than Maxim Lugan himself. But that begs the question, why is he sacrificing his own life just to take down a fellow competitor?
Well, could work either way. Possibility did cross my mind. Let's just put a pin in this for now. We've got one more favor to ask of our world-class Phantom Thief. Shoot, at this point, might as well go the whole Selge. This time, it's right up your alley. I want you to pull a heist. You'll have to time it while Maxim's guard is down, just before the race begins. So what you'll be stealing, what else could it be but those two bombs? Sounds like my kind of fun. You're on. Wait, how do you expect to steal from two cars at the same time? No one said you had to do it alone. Don't you got a top cat you can call on? Please.
Here we go, folks. Our Z1 racers are all lined up at the starting grid. And what's this? We have a surprise gift and message from His Highness Prince Cherie. Glory to Calvard, and glory to the Z1 Grand Prix!
Haha! There's a surprise.
Didn't realize this was in the works.
Wow! Pretty colors.
What a lovely sight.
That prince knows how to put on a show.
So that's what fireworks look like. They're beautiful.
They sure pulled out all the stops.
Indeed. That they managed to do so in time is equally astounding.
Surprise fireworks! From Elsheim's crown prince of all people?
Hold it right there.
You are hereby under arrest on charges of attempted terrorism.
Huh? What? What gave me away?
Why would you stay around?
Typical Van. Always coming up with outrageous requests at the 11th hour. Regardless, We'll have to give Prince Sharid our gratitude for allowing us to use his name.
Yes. The guild is indebted to him once more as well. On to the next phase.
Well, that was a nice little present. Okay, time to get my head in the race.
Target acquired.
Wonder how it went on Grammy's end.
My transfer.
She just has the mask.
But age hasn't dulled this old tabby just yet.
She just has the mask. That's awesome.
Limited? You're better at this right now than I've ever been.
Everything's going according to plan.
That leaves just one mission left.
Right. All we have to do is see this race through to the end.
There's actually a third bomb in the
The
track.
rest is up to you, Van.
And little faded lap.
And we're down to the final lap. Who will bring home the glory? The Red Comet or our new rising star?
Maxim, this is the day I leave you in my dust.
Aslan, you really have gotten more skilled. Just don't hold this against me.
Maxim is moving to cut Aslan off.
To hit the detonator. No, it misfired.
Maxim's speed is dropping. Did he push in too hard?
Fine then. I'll just wreck him the old-fashioned way.
Alrighty, let's do this.
The two
Fucking
are neck
excuse
and neck,
me?
and neither one is backing down. They're this close to lapping the back of the pack. Wait, where'd that car come from?
Leno's back in the race? I thought they dropped out already. You're trading paint with me?
Sorry, I'm sending you off course.
Out of my way!
The champion stands his ground. What phenomenal handling!
And the Red Comet soars away. Didn't think he'd push back on that. But at least he's too far to ram into Aslan now.
Maxim catches
Okay,
up
there
with
it is.
a burning vengeance. The Red Comet's at full throttle, blazing ahead at unthinkable speeds.
Huh?
What a catastrophe! The two top contenders for victory have both gone out of bounds. We can only pray they're unharmed.
Maxim? That crimson aura. That sudden burst of strength. Our champ was corroded from minute one. He's headed for the parking lot. We'll have to drive after him. Quick!
Where do you suppose Maxim is headed?
Who knows? He sure isn't hurting for options. I let you three come because you insisted, but the second things get hairy, I'm dropping you off. Got it?
Yes, we understand.
Maxim.
That buffoon. Just what is he thinking?
Katra, everything ready?
Yes, I managed to patch into the transceiver in his car. Reset, how's the communications link coming along?
process is complete, Mr. Silesian.
Thanks. I'll initiate the call then.
Can you hear me, champ?
What in the...
Hope you don't mind us hacking your transceiver. Couldn't help but wonder what spurred this on. Thought I'd give you a chance to explain.
It's got nothing to do with you.
If that's the case, then would you be willing to tell me?
Dun dun dun.
What? You're the biggest victim here, but you won't have to suffer in silence anymore.
What?
Come again?
Bring an end to all of it, so don't worry.
Maxim?
Finally awake, huh? Rotten bastard. You've gotten your sick kicks out of them for the last time.
Oh, great.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This conversation is over, so do me a favor and quit following us!
No.
Damn, we got cut off.
He said Paulette was the victim here.
Any idea what he meant by that?
No, not a clue.
Huh?
Always ends up at Dirk. Always ends up at Dirk.
This place is...
Dirk Memorial Park. The
Or
place he's
Dirk.
never been able to let go of.
Someone forces way into the first area. I think Drowned Swim 2, dressed in racing suits. Tours in the park, while the Gabbarders are in the midst of pursuing them. Really smooth talk your way through that one, huh? Drax's times call for drastic measures. Well, maybe not be Spriggans, this should be much more than our bounds.
Now, with regards to what comes next...
We know. It'd be better for us to stay behind.
But...
Sorry, Yume, but it's just too dangerous to go any further.
You don't have to worry. So be a good girl and wait for us, okay? We'll get Maxim out of there without a scratch. Promise. Yes. Very. Okay. I'll wait.
All right then. Let's get moving.
The forest area is to the left past the entrance, correct?
Yeah. The champ brought us there for a request last fall. We'd better catch up before it's too late.
Alright, let's beat his ass. Y'all seeing this? Oh, great. Particle effects in the air. That's never a good sign in these games. Boy, do I. It's like we stepped into another world. The area is completely corroded. What's more, the higher elements seem to be in effect. Maxim and Paulette made such good memories here. It's got a special place in his heart, even now. Like that was an excuse for him to dump his schmaltzy love stories on us. Do you suppose Mr. Lucan's destination is the memorial tree deeper within? Without a doubt. That's where Maxim and Paulette buried their time capsules 7 years ago. So that's why. I want to be prepared for anything. Alright, time to fuck
So
some
you know
shit
about
up.
the corrosion too, Renee?
Of course. Surveying and gaining an understanding of a situation is fundamental to my job. On top of that, the monsters are more of a threat than ever.
Right. We need to hurry, but stay alert.
We're taking out large spots. Oh wait, no, actually no, I do want Fairy out.
Be watching your performance. Let's wrap this up fast. Cut you up. They're down. Now we've got the upper hand. They're down. We should go on the attack.
Nope.
Go all out. Zerith form. Duality. Now, Fairy. Slate. Or toast.
All right, so what do we think is happening with Logan? Like Paulette's being extorted, and as far as he's aware, Paulette's being like extorted or something.
Cut you up. Flinch if we act now. We can win.
Again, Paulette's like being like extorted, taken advantage of somehow.
Up to you. Okay. Light. Cut down my
Nobody's always on Melchior types.
perfect chance. Treasure chest. Hey, that one felt pretty good.
I'll be keeping an eye on you,
That's always
Fairy.
good. It's specifically Paulette's specifically the victim in his mind.
Oh, goodies for the taking.
Really? Flinch. Slicing down. They're down. Now let's make the first one got the upper hand. That's it.
I mean, Maxim's head could be anything. That's true. But like, I'm trying to think for Maxim, what would it have to be to get him to go as far as like detonating not only his car but both of their cars?
Flinch. Now let's make the first one.
Two left you by, yeah.
Your next, she's in freezing wind. Cut down my enemy. Flinch. Up to you. Got it. Light. Cut down my enemy. Cut the dark. Here's my chance. Yeah. Battle complete. We did exemplary work.
Your support saved the day, Reset.
Hiding this message.
I can't imagine what it would be that
Raise a Rusha in the flames. Cut you up. Flinch.
because while yeah, like I think his primary goal is just to take out
Zerith form.
Aslan.
Duality.
Oh no. Oh, I remember you bastards.
All in a day's fearsome folks. Time to get serious.
Slicing down.
We'll see by the end of it. Yeah, I know. It's fun to think about.
They're down. We've got the upper hand.
Mana, gather upon me.
Huh? What's that? Huh? There!
I can't move.
Yeah, it's all I have. Let's go. Your next, she's freezing wind. Cut down my enemy. Show them your stuff, Elaine. Huh? It's all I have. Here I go. Huh? Show them your stuff, Elaine. Here's my chance.
Yeah, what do they got against Fairy?
Oh, goodies for the taking.
Oh, I could do better. I'll get stronger. Onwards and upwards. I'll reach even greater heights. An enemy mob. Wanna clear him out? I'll be walking up for you. Slicing down. Flinch.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, fuck you. Literally 3 people closer to me. It's closer to you than me. What the fuck?
All in a day's work.
Cut you up. They're down now. Let's close it on them. They flinched. Chase it out. Xerith form. Duality. Up to you. I've got it. Here I go. Cut down my enemies.
All in a day's work. You may be strong, Shizuna, but
Treasure
I won't
located.
lose to you.
Yeah, everyone come together. Come on. Come on. I believe in you.
Flinch now. Let's close in on them. Cut you up. Next, crash this party. You're next, Shizuna. This is it. Slap! Silver wins. Now, Barry. It's all I have. Late. Or toast. Too slow. You're open.
Oh, damn, actually, good.
We did
Decent bit more.
exemplary work. You mopped up the competition, Reset.
Flinch. Slicing down. Flinch. They're down. Xerith form. Duality. Perfect chance. Flames within me. Destroy. Reset. That's it.
Ooh, now they make for a fun fight. Treasure.
Slicing down. They're down. Next. Let's deploy shards. Cut you up. Crash this party.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh well.
Let's be Saruki. Run wild. Raging blizzard! They're down! Now, Fairy! Fairy! Or done for! Inflinched! Let's wrap this up fast! Got it! Here I go! Light! From the dark! Elaine! I suggest we strike now! Time to go all out!
Load 'em up.
Let's tidy this mess up. Okay, here I go. Light! From the dark! Here's my chance. No! Have some extra! Battle complete. We did exemplary work.
Your support saved the day, Reset.
Ugh, so gross.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
Beginning come forth! Slicing down! They're down! Now let's make the first move!
You think the fact that she only has 3 crafts, 2 of which are fairly costly, would balance her, but no.
I'll put an end to this! I've got it! Here I go! Cut down the enemy!
No, they do not.
This feels pretty great.
Careful. It's above an A-level threat.
You pull it together and fight.
Oh, she's a dev favorite? That explains so much.
You They're down. They flinched. You're next, season. Here it comes. There. Silver whip to you. Got it. Light. Cut down my enemy. From the dark. We'll win. Yeah. Show them your stuff, Elaine. Here goes. It's all my end.
Tell you, if she didn't have the thing where she just like was able to copy Lean's spirit unification, she'd be perfect. Like that's the only thing I don't like about like her character or like overarching stories, that she was just able, she saw it once.
Stats upgraded. I'll get stronger.
2? Okay. And then was
One
able to
step
copy
closer
it.
to
That's the
reaching my
only thing about her entire story that I don't like.
That otherworldly
Like-
presence is getting stronger.
The memorial tree is just up ahead. Brace yourselves, everyone.
Will do.
It's like,
We'll put a
what can I
stop to
say? I
this
got
for Paulette, Victor, and everyone else. Nice and refreshed.
like I say, I got a thing for you know,
Welcome to
girl
Marduk's
women
support.
that are like
Charging
slightly
now
unhinged and,
there.
and
Come back
got ice
anytime.
powers. This speaks to me on a spiritual level. Oh nice, we can't cook any of the new recipes because fucking monster materials or beast essence and flesh specifically are fucking pain in the ass to get. I get like, you know, they won't have you like infinite craft regen or anything, but like god damn. Let us have a few. Damn, I have like no space or no time quartz? Time quartz. Space quartz. Space quartz. Yeah, fuck.
Very well.
Back to the garden real quick.
Okay, it's time for some fun.
Do I have... No, I do not. See if we can save that then.
Nice and refreshed.
Quartzless rut. No. Well. If craft regenerating items were more plentiful, and we had Shizuna from the start, we probably could do a quartzless run. Because then we don't have anything to like decrease like energy costs or decrease task time.
What is this about, Maxim? I haven't done anything.
Like hell you haven't. It's your fault that Paulette... that Yume...
Stop right there, Maxim.
You let that man go!
Caught up already, have you? There's no use trying to talk me out of it. I'll do whatever it takes to see this through!
Guy's out cold.
All of this has something to do with Paulette and Yume. We can tell that much. But can't you give us the details?
There's gotta be some way we can help make things right. Just like when we escorted you here to dig up that time capsule.
Point taken. You have a right to hear what's going on. I put out that request around 4 months ago. Back then, I didn't know a damn thing.
Inside that time capsule was a picture of Paulette, who you'd been searching for. Then came the kicker. She'd been at Monmar all along.
Yeah. I was dumbfounded. But what shook me to my core was the fact that she'd given her heart to someone else.
What?
That must be how things were rewritten.
And this new partner of hers.
You guys confirmed it with me, remember? It's Aslan. Right there on the ground.
Now we know his version of the story.
Even still, why take things this far?
Obviously, it came as a shock. But instead of chasing a lost cause, I gave up on the spot. It's only natural. I was the one who let things get to my head in the first place. As far as I could tell, Aslan was the sort who could treat her right. I was determined to be a good sport. To step back and give them a chance. But then I learned what this bastard did. When no one was looking. He would abuse Paulette behind closed doors.
What? A case of domestic violence, huh? This has to be another one of those twisted truths.
Yeah, though it's a little too plausible for comfort.
Not only that, but it turns out Aslan is being backed by a Central Eastern mafia. Say a peep to anyone and you might not live to regret it. Even threats like that weren't beneath him.
A Central Eastern Mafia. Quite an elaborate tale he's spinning.
After that, my mind was made up. I decided to save Paulette no matter how much I had to dirty my hands. For her, I would gladly lay down my life. After everything I've put her through, this is the least I can do to redeem myself. If you really want to help make things right, and stay out of this so I can kill Aslan.
You can't be serious!
We're not just going to let that happen.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, come on. Let's duke it out with Maxim himself.
Its strength is that of a high-ranking cryptid. As for its appearance...
It's a dead ringer for that Archdevil that appeared in Pandemonium.
This is just like when Ashen summoned that Nue.
Spiritual energy spike detected. Wait, these readings...
Its spiritual signature lines up perfectly with Maxim's.
In other words, this devil is something born out of Maxim's psyche? So his inner fire's on full display. This is exactly what I've been waiting for.
Damn it! We're gonna have to go for broke here.
I forgot to switch people around.
Flames, give us strength! Reset!
The rest is up to you.
I've got this. Transmitting code. Activate!
You can't best me.
God damn it.
I'm pulling out.
The star has arrived. Here goes! Hop to it, Shizuna!
Run wild! Raging blizzard! Now, Fairy! All you now!
Taking center stage!
Make it count!
I prowl in the night. Time to raise the curtain. Grimcat at your service! It's go time! Valiant, larceny!
It's go time!
Keep your guard up.
Have some of this! Your move, Catra!
Pressure him and move in!
Initializing drive.
Hop to it, Shizuna!
Run wild! Raging blizzard!
I'll cover you.
You'll be sorry! Valiant, larceny! You're up, Aaron!
Paint 'em red, Aaron!
Have some of this! Hop to it, Shizuna! Rough 'em up, Divine
Run
Blade!
wild! Raging blizzard!
Too slow!
Oh, jeez. Alright, Aaron. Fuck. Alright, Catra. Fuck.
Thanks.
Way to fire me up! Guess I better jet. I'll take it from here. Grantham Light!
No. What do I do? The rest is up to you.
You get the fuck out of there.
Cobalt curtain, activate! Miss Lancer! Come at me! Ah! Pardon me! Now it's my turn.
No, yeah, this is going fantastic.
Too slow. I won't lose.
This is going fan-diddly-tastic.
May we proceed with caution? There! Aaron!
I'm out.
I'll handle this.
Pressure him! Move in! I suggest this right now! Keep it up! It's working!
Zypha activate.
Keep it up! It's working! Zypha activate! I'll aid you! I won't hold back!
Boo, you're not allowed to have an all cancel. Only I can.
We should go on the attack! Activating drive! I suggest this right now! Activating drive! I'll support you! Ha!
Oh, that is so cool.
You can't best me! I'll aid you!
Hell sandwich? Really?
Now or never!
That's what we're naming that? Hell sandwich?
I suggest we strike now! Here goes! I won't lose! Activating drive. Let me heal you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Now or never. Valiant larceny. Now it's my turn. The rest is up to you.
I've got this.
Are you all right?
There.
We'll win.
Damn it.
Yeah. I'll remember this.
Thanks.
You saved me. Here goes. Shining flowers. Give us your blessings.
Thanks. Stop right there!
Too slow.
I won't lose.
We should go on the attack.
Initializing. I'll cover you.
Can't beat me.
Let's get
Fuck,
this show on
fuck
the
your
road.
stat boosts. Alright? You gonna all cancel me? I'm gonna all cancel your ass.
Now for the climax. Grim Knight Wall.
I don't know why I went New Yorker for a little bit there.
Here I go. You're finished. They're down. On yes. Ha. Keep it up. It's working.
Initializing drive. There!
Gotcha. We'll win. Oh, radiant wings. Knight of Asteria.
On yes!
It's go time.
Our chance! That's far enough! Initializing drive.
Ha. We'll win.
God damn it.
Pressure him and move it. Yeah.
I'm going! Theo, we need help!
You saved me.
Judith!
You know what to do, Agnes. You can do this.
Shining flowers.
I did it again.
Thanks.
Fucking did it again.
We'll win. Yeah.
Thanks.
Now or never. Your turn.
All right, time to let loose. Now then, let's do this. This moonlit blade of mine is false, yet true as steel. There! Behold! Zero's gleam! Show them your stuff, Elaine! Don't hold anything back.
I mean, there's no reason not to.
Wings! Guide me! Knight of Asteria!
I leveled up.
Nice, an upgraded Laplace code. Because we defeated a, like, ruler of one of the circles of hell. That's how.
How did you manage to defeat that thing?
Again, we've defeated something much stronger.
We've been around the block a few times, you know.
This has gone on long enough. Now release him.
I can't. If you're that set on stopping me, it'll have to be over my dead body!
Maxim.
You know, there's something that's been nagging at me. Who told you about this domestic violence business?
What does that have to do with anything? Facts are facts. Who they come from doesn't matter.
I don't think that's quite true.
Thank you, Ketchup.
Even if you were fully convinced, something must have planted the seed.
Hey, Dozer. How's your vacation going?
Exactly. You said it was behind closed doors. If that's true, how'd you find out?
Right. It didn't seem to be from Paulette herself.
Even if we entertain that thought, she would never disclose such a thing so easily.
So then, who was it? In hindsight, there's one other person who's been acting off since this morning. It struck me while we were exchanging small talk at Monmar. But it was even more apparent when we met later by the Ferris wheel.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The one who came to you was Yume, wasn't it?
You're wrong!
No, you aren't. It worked like a charm.
Smart thinking, Mayor.
Is that Yume?
Yes, albeit replicated via shard technology.
Normally I wouldn't be lending you a hand for something like this. But I did borrow her body that one time without asking.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
So I brought her over as a sort of apology.
Not my favorite game of tag in history.
Oh yeah, I remember the tail end of that.
Crap! I forgot you were here too. Well, whatever. You guys can wrap up the rest.
Thanks, Mayor.
I'm sorry, Maxim.
Yume, you don't have to say a thing.
You're always so nice to me.
Yeah,
But all I
spend some
did was
time
make
bragging.
stuff harder for you.
Alright, Dozer. Oh, yeah. 7 fighting games for Evo, dude. Fucking... Good luck.
It isn't like that at all.
Thank you for the bits.
After all, you never knew about it. Isn't that right?
Today, on the Ferris wheel, I asked you for help. That's what made you do all of this. So that's when she told him.
But how did Yume find out what was happening?
'Cause I saw it. I saw that guy also doing horrible things to Mommy.
So that's how it went.
This is the cruelest rewrite yet.
But even still, Yumes, it stings a little that you didn't come and talk to me about it. Well, not like I can blame you. You were probably threatened yourself, right? Something along the lines of, one word to that Spriggan, and your mom and grandpa will get it?
Uh-huh. Humes.
Great. That's why I couldn't tell you. But that was bad of me. I should have known. You guys would be able to do something about it. And I know I could have done more than just ask for help. Back then, I should have asked you. Let's help Mommy together.
Yume? You...
Don't feel like you have to do everything by yourself. Remember, I'm always here for you.
Was I... in the wrong? I'm sorry, Yume. Paulette.
Maxim. I feel sleepy. She must have gone back to wherever she was before.
Genesis? Who knew it was so close to home?
So Yume was the point of origin, and from there the corrosion spread. Still, at least this means it's finally over.
Alright, Garden Master's getting it. Skin and alive. There is no... Hell? Too good for the man. Oh no, we keeping him alive and fucking him up.
What just happened?
Yeah, no, you do not go after Yumes. Nuh-uh. Ain't happening.
Setting aside the more convoluted bits, all this fuss Maxim kicked up, right or wrong, was for you and Yume. In a nutshell, he was trying to protect you two. I hope you won't hold it against him too much.
He was also kinda possessed. Like, not really possessed, but like...
Don't worry. I understand perfectly.
I'm willing to let it go just this once. Sleep tight while you still can.
I've arranged for you to receive both transportation and medical attention. As for the details on what exactly transpired, I'll provide them on the drive over to the hospital. Is that agreeable?
Sure, I don't mind. My wounds don't seem to be serious anyway. More importantly, it looks like this misunderstanding has been cleared up.
And crashing was reported by the CID as being caused by Jacobin and the anti-immigration terrorists. Aslan, having received a cursory explanation of Maxim's unusual behavior, promised not to go public about what had transpired. Did people not see him, like, carry away Aslan or something? Synchronized assistants made the team gathered to draft out together. Yeah, step 1, we cut off the fingers. Step 2, we cut off the toes. Step 3, we make him eat them.
Those are impressive results. Then I'll update your rank.
Got it.
Ooh, ooh. By 500%?
That's just about perfect.
I had a great time.
500% is insane. Like, we have to give that. Ren! Okay, I think I understand the broad overview of the situation. Something must be done about this. It's been one thing after another these last 2 days. We can't let him keep doing this. Agreed. We have to put a stop to the Garden Master's plans at all costs. And we will. But he won't go down without a fight. Betty's cooking up another batch of corrosion this very second. It's a safe assumption, yes. There's all the more reason to find him. And to do that, we'll need more information. I said this earlier, but why don't we put the squeeze on some of our shadier contacts? Maybe they have an idea where he's holed up. Or better yet, maybe he'll grace us with his presence to stop us from sniffing around. The CID will be conducting its own investigation to the matter as well. Naturally, I'll pass along anything we learn. Thanks, Renee. You're a real one. We can also prod the Jaegers in the Black Lake District for answers or fish out some leads on the net. Yeah, that sounds good. As for me, I think I'll go to see Abby and his unit. They're in the area for a job, so maybe I get some info out of them. That's an excellent idea. By meeting in person, they may let slip an extra detail or two that they otherwise wouldn't. We need a Jaeger's eyes and ears, then I'm your gal. I can bully Kurogane into helping too. He'll be extra cooperative after what happened yesterday. We need to broaden our search, so I'll check with the guild again. I can forward whatever I learned to you. I'll see what Fio and I can do in the meantime. A wide net that we can cast. Let's see. Oh, we have a wide net that we can cast. Let's see what information we can reel in tonight, and then reconvene tomorrow morning. Also, we should be on the lookout for any further rewrites. As we've seen, those have the prosperity to throw any plans made into disarray. Sure of that? There's a strange scent in the air. Should I? No, we gotta take action here. We can deal with any issues as they come up. So I'm planning to get new data upload accordingly. After all is done, some of the members decide to call it night. Alrighty, I'm heading out now. I texted Abi a minute ago, and he said he'll keep his ear to the ground. I'm gonna take off too. Seems Kurogane's getting ready to send out the squad. Okay then, best of luck you two. Those two on the case, we're pretty much got the Jaeger angle covered. I'm assuming you'll be prowling around the shadier parts of Edith in your usual getup? Yeah. Of course. After all, I do my best work in the dark. I'm gonna ask Grammy to back me up. All goes well, I'll be coming back with some fresh clues on where that coward's hiding. Just be careful out there, okay? I plan to go conduct my own investigation tonight as well. I'll also be paying Mr. Alfayette a visit. He and his unit are just outside the capital, as it so happens. Really now? Wonder what he's up to. Yeah, I'm curious about that too. Would you like to accompany me then? We can check on him together. Sure, that sounds great. Well, I'm off to do my own investigation. Then hit up some girls I haven't seen in a while. Wow, way to be a tame player, Mr. Skirt Chaser. Can't you keep it in your pants for one night? In any case, I'll be returning to the dorms tonight. Would 6 a.m. be a good... No. Yes, that works for me. In the meantime, let's all keep in close contact. You don't know what might happen out there, so we'll need to stay sharp. Understood? I'll be in touch. 6 a.m., girl? Damn. There's some fine more clips.
I'm so damn tired. Why'd I let the old fart drag me around the Blacklight District? Should have ditched him the first chance I got.
You'll survive. At least you got a nap in.
Well, I can't blame him for being a little fatigued. You two did stay up for half the night, after all.
We woke up early and took the first train. I wonder if the others will get here on time too.
I'm not sure. The group that left last night hasn't come back yet. You'd think they would let us know if they were running late.
Yeah, I doubt that divine slacker would bother, but the other three are usually more on the ball than this.
In any event, I was able to find some information that may give us a few pointers. There were reports of suspicious individuals near the military facility, and a possible abnormality in the orbal network.
I heard about the latter. Supposedly, there's a small-scale corrosion experiment taking place. Unfortunately, I didn't hear any talk about the Crimson Grendel.
Come to think of it, that other Grendel hasn't made any appearances lately.
Same goes for the Fairy. I still think they're involved in this whole corrosion mess. I don't have any proof.
Do we need proof for
And
that?
I say we go out and get some once the rest of the crew gets back. Let's be on the lookout for bullshit. Second day was much worse than the first, so if the trend continues...
Right, I get what you mean. As soon as...
You alright, Agnes?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. For a second, I thought the Genesis was glowing. But it must have been my imagination.
We have been saved by the Genesis on a number of occasions. You don't suppose...
Never thought I'd get a call from you so early. Everything all right? You seem kind of worked up.
Can you repeat that? You're breaking up real bad.
It must be some kind of interference. I don't think anything's jamming the orbal waves, but...
Damn it! Someone's attacking us? What's going on here?
Go! Get out of here!
Let's go! Agnes! This way! Hurry!
We have to go before the next round.
Look out!
Van!
Wait, that was red armor. That was red armor. Wait. You're fucking with me. She says with a giant smile on her face. Holy shit! So not even like... Not even like, oh, you know, like, oh, maybe we gotta do something about... No! We just chose wrong. We just chose wrong from the start. In order to survive the mystery assault on the office on day 3. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Did you choose wrong, or is it designed to be wrong no matter? Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. Oh. Alright, time to get this workday started. So last night we're going to be looking into all the mysteries we left unsolved. Some of things. First on the list are the fake Grendel, the phony fairy, and the dude lording himself up as the Garden Master. They're going to show their hands so easily, but chances are that they're slinking around behind the scenes. Indeed, we also know that society's Oathbreaker is cooperating them. Apart from that, perhaps we can look into the twin assassins from the garden as well? Those kids, huh? They know their history. They're bound to come into the picture again. Then there's Swin and Nadia. I wonder if they're okay. We couldn't pick up either of their tracks yesterday. Yeah, and the only lead we had turned out to be a ruse. This makes 6 days since Swin left. Another thing that worries me is the way those two have drifted apart. Yes. The next conundrums are the mail we received from C and the situation with the Marhin Garden. Quite right. The latter also played a part in Miss Lu's rewrite, though the particulars escape us. Milva informed me that they would investigate the matter after I inquired about it last night. Jeez, that's more mysteries than I thought. Got enough here to fill a few books. Is it always like this? I'd call it on par with the course at Arkwright Solutions. Well, we can't just ignore these things. Yeah, at the least we gotta take a few shots in the dark. For now, let's get the town a once over. We can check whatever sticks and handle any 4 SPGs that way. Date for 1,000 new floor. I was looking at the Margaret Garden. And liking that end, knowing her, she'll come across something of note. Hey, Set! Hey to you too, Arkwright Solutions. I was just trying to look at the floors real quick. I was gonna wrap up, but... what's up? Besides that walking blade hazard you added to your crew, I mean. Yeah, we wanted to check in on the Margaret Garden. Well, we put a girl in the hot seat. Guess there's no point in keeping it on the down low, though. I know we said we lost control of the place after it got hijacked, but that doesn't mean Marduk hasn't been monitoring the sitch around the clock. And actually, after analyzing the data from yesterday, he'll tell me he knows something screwy. Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants. Yesterday, there was a change in the pattern, the observed an abnormality in the system's operations. As for how or why it happened, it's like, who knows, you know? The only thing we could suss out was that it had accessed geographical data from the Longline area. So we were right. Darn systems were involved. That's all the deets I can share. Sounds like it was enough for you to figure something out though, huh? A few somethings thanks to you. Cool beans. I look forward to you getting later said, see you soon. Well, that confirms what I've been suspecting for a while. Garden Master really is the one hijacking the garden. I still remember my shock when that space around us morphed into the Longline Kubu. Let go. It's only that the Grendel Zolga's power utilized the garden systems as a foundation. Doing so, reality itself was corroded. Never even knew that was possible. Well, welcome to the Trails series, where enough bullshit's impossible if you make it sound even slightly plausible. It's like the power of the Genesis was somehow in play as well. If we follow that train of thought, the Garden Master didn't steal the Genesis just to rewrite people's perceptions. But it's something much bigger. Well, just have to put it in the back burner for now. I think we hear that this probably won't be the last time reality gets corroded. Alright, so we got 4 floors to clear. I'll probably do floors 5 through 7 on my own time. Oh.
Thanks.
Side, Central March. Yeah, I'll do what I did yesterday as well. Knock out the 4 SPGs by myself. Either do the next 3 floors of the garden, 5, 6, and 7 off stream, because I just don't. Yeah, just clear things out a bit. Because I don't know how many floors there are. I think Frosty's told me before, but I totally forget. So I don't want to go too far and accidentally do like really important story stuff. So yeah. So we're gonna save here. Oh wait, actually, you know what? It looks like I have to trigger this thing that's down here, so let me go do this first. Oh, yeah, no. This was same thing as yesterday. Bye to the Z1. Oh, shit. Well, there goes the ad break. Oops. Sans, but hey, Jesus, otherwise, take care of everyone there. See you later. Okay. Okay. Last story floors in the finale. Okay.
Heading in?
That makes sense because we haven't hit any like other story.
I give this place
so
2 thumbs up.
Nice and refreshed.
Any like mandatory beats in the garden so far. A good way to get like materials and Sepith and all that jazz. Yeah. Alright. Then I'm gonna call it a night. I'm sorry for ending it on an ad break. I thought I was snoozing that, but I guess I missed the last one. Yeah. Tomorrow, more trails. Next Wednesday, more trails. Next Thursday and Friday, more trails. It's really just gonna be trails until I get the end. Because I do want to, as much as I love this game, and I don't want it to be over, I do want to get through it. But I talked about that plenty yesterday, as far as like what we're doing next after this game. So yeah, y'all have a good whatever the fuck it is for you.